What's up, everybody? This is Rambling Aspie back again. Hit notification bell, like, and subscribe, and I'm going to get into it. It has been brought to my notification or attention, I guess you can say, that the videos that I've been posting about, who, I guess they're calling a rat, is borderline harassment. So, if you see a video or two taken down, it's not because I don't value your comments, but I think it's just time to, as the rat said, to let go. So I'm going to leave it at that. Sorry. So tonight I'm going to talk about something a little bit different. And it's just, I guess as I get older, I keep on thinking about different things and how to, I don't know. I guess the biggest thing is I'm afraid to, at some point, get my own place. I know I'll have to. And it's not so much getting a place or moving. I've done that most of my life. It's, I guess, experiencing something new that I've never done before. Not having someone around except for my cat or cats or neighbors nearby. I don't know. I just never really have liked quiet. I don't know why. Like grandmother says, it's because I've always had people around me and noise and music or something happening. I guess that's true. As I get older, I think about stuff that's happened. What happened with the rat, with Mom's pan, and stuff like that. And it's not so much because the rat was my friend for 10 years. It was, as he put, I don't see him as a friend or anything like that. I just see him as a human being. I still do care about him trying to to better himself. But over a 10-year period, I've learned being with Rat. Yeah, half the time it was fun as hell. We had a lot in common, and it just happened. But I'm fixing my phone here. Sorry. Yeah, I'm fluffy. I know. But over time, it just soured. Multiple arguments over why he was right or why I wasn't right and stuff like that. And I guess the last straw was just my mom's pan and how I felt about her. For the longest time, the rat was telling me, "Oh well, you need to let go," blah 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 blah. And to me, letting go is just forgetting about my mom altogether. To him, it was just keeping a memory. I don't know. When I saw that pan, it's just like he slapped her across the face. Like as his mom just walked back into the kitchen and he just went, "Bitch." And I saw it. It's just like that. Apology, I would have accepted. Clean up the pan, I would have accepted. Did I go a little bit overboard? Yes. But I just keep on thinking about it. I don't know why. It's nagging at me. I don't feel guilty or anything. I mean, I do a little bit for my actions, for what I did wrong. I'm trying to learn from it. But for a 10-year period of being around someone like the rat, you have to understand. And for you don't know, the rat is JS510 or whatever. I had good times and I enjoyed myself. I got to go on adventures with my best friend, but the whole time I felt something was off. Every time I came up with an idea, well, Robbie, blah, 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 which was fine because it reminded me not to do it. But I, I don't know how to explain it. It took me 10 years to figure out that this person I should not be around. Not because he did anything like severely wrong or steal my shit or anything like that, no. It's just sometimes, whether it's your friend, best friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, or something, or you're married or you're divorced, but you still talk to that person. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. I beat myself up over it because I should have known better. Because of the rat, I burnt bridges with, even though I shouldn't be talking to his family, I do. I care about his half sister. I care about his brother. I care about his stepmom. And I definitely care about his father. They're family to me. But within being friends with someone else's family that you're no longer associated with, in a way, it kind of feels messed up. Now, look, this is not what I usually ramble on about or talk about, but it's stuff I've been thinking about lately. Quite be honest, it bothers me. Ever since Mom passed, I feel kind of lost, and especially since Dad passed. Just back to back, I lost my cat, Morris, that I had since I was a kid. Lost my grandfather to COVID and dementia. Lost my mom, kidney disease. And then I lost my dad to suicide. I don't want to go in detail about it. And my biggest fear is that it will be my grandmother next. And at some point it will. It absolutely scares me. But there's not much I can do about it. The point that I'm trying to make, if you can go back into JS's video and notice the stuff he's posted, and look at my channel and the stuff that I've posted, we're two different people. Now, it's not bad to be, two different people and you like two different things. Whether you believe in the Lord or Allah, which is still the Lord, or you're just an atheist, it's still a human experience. Now, I know I'm one to talk, but still, I just need more confidence in myself. You gotta understand, after 10, I'm not blaming him for everything. 50% of it was him, and I will admit to it. But the other 50% was me. I'm starting to try to learn to take responsibility for myself. The whole time while I was around the rat, it felt, I just saw a version of it. It was like God sent someone in my life to show me what it would be like if I was that version of myself. For 10 years, I was with that version of myself. For 10 years, I apologized for stuff I didn't even do wrong just to shut him up. But everything is a learning curve, especially when you have autism or ADD, ADHD, whatever you have, where it's just a normal human being. You can beat yourself up over it all you want, and it's not going to do it good. Take it from someone that knows. You can do stuff all you want. It's not going to change anything. The only one that can change stuff is you. Now, we're going to get into this a little bit more. Now that I got basically, I'm going to put it this way so that way I'm not being harassment or anything like that. JS510 is a rat. That's who I'm referring to from now on. That's how I'm going to refer to him from now on. Oh, I have indigestion, sorry. The whole fact of the matter is, I deal with depression. And depression sucks. We all deal with it at one point or another. Some days I just want to lay in bed and just stay there because I'm too comfortable to get out of bed. Look at how my grandmother deals with boredom. She finds something to do. She's almost 80. She's lived 80, almost a year, 80 years. And she's able to do stuff that I'm 30. I'm 3 years delayed up here. So what? What, that means what? I'm what? 27, 28 up here? So shit takes longer time to click in for me. I use my autism for a lot of stuff, but I'm trying not to use it as a crutch. And I don't want to do that no more. I'm not saying I'm going to harm myself or anything. That's a coward's way out. No offense. I just want a better life for myself. But when my grandmother passes, it's going to devastate me. I'm going to be broken for a little while. But I need to start doing better for myself. My bills, my debt, whatever. It needs to be done and taken care of. I guess you can call it tying up loose ends. Not to that effect like a mobster going, or pew pew. Well, I can't do the gesture. I'll get taken off YouTube. But over time, I'm realizing that I've done shit that I've messed up. Whether it be having a friend of 10 years that took advantage of me and I took advantage of him. Both ways. Tit for tat. But it just won't change nothing if I don't change myself. When being with the rat for 10 plus years, it felt like it was the worst part. It's like I saw myself the way I don't want to see myself. Not taking responsibility, blaming others, telling other people they're wrong when actually I know they're right. Mooching off of people. I don't want that. Anytime I would say something, the rat would just go, well, you know, Robbie, you're wrong. I don't doubt that I am, but if I know something, unless proven otherwise, which you know, it's cool. Yeah, I might get kind of grumpy and snarky or whatever, but eventually I will come back and apologize. Oh, not taking accountability or responsibility for myself. I try my hardest to do that. And one of my biggest things I have an issue with, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I keep saying it over and over and over again. Because honestly, I thought I messed up and I did something wrong. In actuality, half the time I didn't. It's just stuff that I think about. My uncle does the same thing. I'm not going to say which uncle. And I get where he's coming from after all this time. But it seems like I'm stuck in one place that I cannot get out of for any reason. Trust me, I want to get out of it, but it just feels like I'm stuck in a room, someone's locked away a key, but left me with entertainment, food, and work. And a little bit of medicine. And just lets me out every now and then. That's what it feels like. That's what autism feels like. Yes, I'm high functioning, but I struggle just as much as everyone else. I have my political beliefs, obviously. I'm not, as Toby keeps saying, I'm not left. I'm not right. I'm just right in the center. I'm not liberal. I'm not conservative. I'm just me. I'm my own political party. If that makes any sense. I guess if you want to put it lightly, and put it in political terms, which is cool. I If anybody knows what the term, not Democrat or Republican, just people down the middle, let me know. I want to travel. I want to do a lot of stuff, but money's holding me back. I need to get better at my finances. I want to get out of the country, see different things. Do you know how much America there still is? The furthest up either been out was Ohio or Wisconsin. One of the two. And, you know, I've seen New York. I've been as far as New York. I've been as far as Orlando, Florida. Well, no, if I remember right, St. Augustine, yeah. And I loved it. But I can't do very much without cash. What the hell? I didn't get... Oh, man. It's in my car. I gotta wash my hand. However, the rat is living his life. It's not how I want to live mine. Living at 10, packing it up place so I don't get caught. It's not for me. It really isn't. I want the finer things in life, not like crazy bitch millionaire or some crazy rich millionaire or stuff like that. I want a home. I have a car. I mean, I would like to have a girlfriend, fiance, or wife at some point. If I can't, when I get a little bit older and more responsible, I will adopt a kid. Right out of foster care. Hell, if he wants to go see his family, if they're good people, I'll allow it. I have family and people around me all the time, but it just feels like I'm alone. I overly worry. I don't have that much confidence. But the problem is I need to know how to get that confidence back. I don't know. I overthink stuff very badly. That's one thing the rat did get right. You keep on overthinking stuff. You need to stop doing that. I guess that's one way of getting confidence. I mean, I guess it goes with doing something you don't know what you're doing, but once you do it, you're like, yes, fuck yeah, I got this shit. But then you're like, okay, now what? It's like when you get done doing work, but you have nothing else to do because you're off work for that day. You're like, well, what now? That's just how I see stuff. I don't have much confidence. I'm unsure of myself. And I need to do better. Didn't see me do that, by the way. I'm not here to be a successful YouTuber. If that's what happens, wonderful. I'm here to talk about my life and my life's experiences. And hopefully hear back in the comments about yours. I have my likes, my obsessions. I know what people like and not like. But I just need to better myself. But as Kenny Chesney said, who knows where to start? I certainly don't. Taking care of my finances, that's all well and good. Getting my credit score back up, that's great. But talk is cheap. Money isn't. And I damn well know that getting a place to stay is not cheap. I mean, daggone, $1,200 for a nice one bed, one bath, small apartment, and you have to have an 800 above credit score with 3 references. How does that make sense? What, I work my butt off and like my father until I die? Why? I like being kept busy. I like having work. I like doing this and that. But what's the point if you can't enjoy yourself? Have fun. Oh, well, I have to work. That doesn't mean you can't do something. Well, work stressed me out. Go to a rage room. Do something that makes you happy. Dear God. If going to church, yeah. If you enjoy cooking or baking, fucking go for it. I want some samples, by the way. Nothing with nuts in it. Peanut butter is fine, but still, like I said, I have my likes. If you like traveling like I do, yeah, it's scary to drive a long way from home and you might not know what happens. But take that fucking risk. Don't be like me. And especially don't be like me if you're looking to buy a car. Make sure it drives. Make sure it works. Make sure it's just minimum shit. But if you're one of those people that love restoring cars, go for it. Do you enjoy it? Yes. Does it give you something to do? Yes. That's all that matters. I'm at this point in my life, even though I'm not 50, that's 20 years away. It just, I feel stuck. I graduated in 2013. Yeah, that was a while ago. 15, 16, 17. Well, if you think about it, 15 years ago now. Yeah. 15 years. Holy shit. Ugh. No, I'm wrong on my mouth. Wrong. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 5, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 10, 24, 25, 12 years. It doesn't feel like it. It really doesn't. Shit, it feels like just graduated just this previous June. June 14, 2013 is when I graduated. I had 12 years to do stuff and get my stuff straight. But instead, I just stayed in one spot. I just did one thing. I feel more like a teenager than I do adult. I'm not saying my body doesn't feel like an adult or I don't do adult stuff, but it just feels like there's stuff that's happened and then there's stuff that's happened. If you get me. Not, let me know. I mean, comment below if you feel the same way I do. I'm thinking it's an autism thing. Meanwhile, what I actually think it's a normal human being emotion. I'm not good at emotions. See, when I have, you know how when you feel about a certain thing or you get this strange feeling and you can identify what that emotion is, I have trouble with that. Sometimes I get the feeling after saying something or getting too loud and upset, I feel like, oh shit, I messed up. It's a best way I can describe it. It's kind of like you kind of do like this, go and have a weird tingly feeling in your head, and then it's like someone's gone, pulled you over, and gone, really? That's what you did? Look what you done. I don't know what it's called. I guess it's called me realizing I messed up. I just need to find some way to do better. I can tell myself all I want. It's like me, and I lie to myself. I want to go to the gym. Look, I have man titties. Look. Yeah, stupid. Look at my arm. It should be looking like this. nice and tired and looking good. Yeah, you like the tattoo. But either way, I need to have money. Most of the time, I would love to go to Taco Bell and get something every now and then. I pay my bills, I pay my rent, just like everybody else. But I overdraw my account. I'm not going to say how much. It's a lot. Not a lot that you're thinking about. Just you know this much a lot, and hundreds. I don't know how to adult. I don't want to adult. I want to have fun. I want to go do stuff. Excuse me. But it's pretty hard to do when you don't have much cash or barely any transportation. I'm not saying that some people can't do it. I've seen people walk and have fun, enjoy themselves. I've seen how my parents lived their life. My dad was a good guy. Yeah, he did a lot of stuff. He drank a good bit and he did all that. He even tried drugs back in the late 70s, early 80s. Everybody was doing it apparently. But he never redid it. My mom, I will always love her deeply. She didn't have much, neither did my father. But they still were able to keep busy. You have to understand, I never grew up with a lot of money, which is good. I know how to go shopping properly. I know how to look for a great deal. Not saying that y'all don't. Hell, I still shop with coupons, MVP card from Food Lion, and hell, if I can go to a thrift store and find me a good deal on something, yeah. But my impulsiveness is it's getting in my way. I think deep down that is my problem, my impulsiveness. Not like, hey, I'm not, and I have, and yes, I have intrusive thoughts like anybody else. Man, titty. Yeah, I know. I swear to anybody that the dude, the thing from Crate Aids United where he said you need to wear a bra. One, no, I don't. Just need to lose weight. The last thing that I'm gonna need your help with is your advice. Nothing major. How can I make going to the gym fun? The lose weight, whether I get accepted into the army or not. I need some way to make it enjoyable. Make it to where it's not so scary, to where I can go, where I go, oh, I can do it later. Instead of that, go, hey, I'm going to go do it. Any advice would help. But like I said, there's a line from one of Kenny Chesney songs, and I kind of